Hello everyone, this is a new video in a playlist that's going to be going up pretty soon. It's on how to get started with the Arduino microcontroller. Here we are on the front page of Arduino, arduino.cc. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and buy the Arduino that you want to work with. You can buy from here on their website, but you can also buy from websites like Amazon and other third-party vendors. If you haven't already done so, again, go ahead and download the Arduino software. I'm going to be using the Linux 64-bit for Ubuntu. They also have the 32-bit. They are not interchangeable, so make sure you know which operating system you have and select the appropriate software. Once you download that, it's going to download a .tar.xz file. For those of you not familiar with Linux, this is an equivalent to a .zip file in Windows. It's your typical compressed file. Let's go ahead and open it. It's going to load for a little bit. In here you're going to see the Arduino folder. Go ahead and extract that to any folder you want. Okay, there you go. It's extracted right here. I'm going to go ahead and quit out of the archive manager. Now if you open up this folder, you're going to see that there's all the files that you need to run the Arduino software. But before we start it, we're going to go ahead and go into the terminal, and we're going to move this folder to the /opt file. So we're going to navigate to the folder that we need to go to. So here we are. You can see the Arduino-1.6.0 folder. We're going to go ahead and move that to the /opt using sudo mv arduino space /opt. There we go. We see that it's moved. So let's navigate to the /opt file folder. And there we go. We see that it's in there. So now if we go over to our files manager, here we're going to go to the computers /opt. We see that that folder is in the directory. So let's go ahead and open it up. You see that here we have this Arduino file right here. If you're using the default file manager, you want to go up to Edit, Preferences, and make sure that you have the executable text file set to ask each time. By default, it's set to view executable text files when opened. You want to make sure that you switch it to ask each time. We're then going to double click on Arduino. We see that we have options Run in Terminal and Run. Both will run. We don't really need to see in the terminal, so I'm going to hit Run. And here we go. This is the Arduino development software. First thing you want to do is you want to go into Tools, go to your board options, and make sure you have your board selected. I have the DeMillanove, but also the Arduino Uno is very popular, as is the Nano. If your particular board isn't listed on this list, you can do a search and there might be another board that is equivalent. Just make sure you have the select board selected. Under the tools, you also want to select the port. You're going to see something like /dev/T2I USB. That's what mine is set to. Now to check and make sure that our board is connected correctly, you want to go ahead and go to File, Examples, Basic, and Blink. And this is going to open up the example software. What this software does, what this program does, is it sets the blinking LED at pin 13 to high for 1 second, and low for 1 second. So it's going to turn off, then turn back on. On most boards, on the Lenovo, for example, pin 13 is the onboard LED, so you shouldn't need any circuit board setup in this case. This check up here says verify right next to it. You click that and it's going to compile the program. You see it says done compiling. And then this next button next to it is upload. If we click this, we may get an error. Yep, see we get an error here. Permission denied. So what we need to do is go into the terminals and we need to set our ports, USB ports, to read and write. By default, they're just read. So sudo chmod, I'm going to do a plus rw, and then I'm going to type in the port that was listed in the Arduino software. Right here you can see /dev tty USB 0, /dev /tty USB 0. There we go. And then we're going to try again. And see, done uploading, no errors. And if you noticed, the TX and RX LEDs flash for a little bit. That means they're transmitting and receiving data. And as you can see, the LED is now blinking on and off. If you run into any issues, you keep in mind that in Linux you will need the OpenJDK software. It should come standard with Ubuntu, but if for some reason it doesn't, you can go onto the Arduino Get Started and see how to properly install OpenJDK. If you run into any issues along the way, go ahead and leave a comment in the video, below the video, and I will be sure to answer it as quickly as I can. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any ideas for new products that you would like designed or produced, go ahead and visit imbmechanical.design or email Ian Bohannon at ian.bohannon@imbmechanical.design. Here we do everything from market research all the way through to production planning, including detailed design and prototyping.